so it's really those places where it's going to hit the eye wall, where the eye wall's coming in, to be able to not mess with it. It's going to be a significant impact.
See. Hey, Club. Oops. Good morning, Club. So here's, I don't know if you guys can see. So this is about as good as the sunrise is going to get. We've got already bands of rain coming through, so I'm just going to leave the window, I'm just going to leave the door open right there. So you can definitely see, oops, wait, you stupid thing. And let's see. Let's see. I might take you guys out here. I don't want to get. So definitely see where there's a storm surge. I don't know if when we've been here before, there's actually more beach there normally. Oh, I got to come inside. It's already pretty bad. I mean, sorry guys. I'm just trying to figure out this tripod, get it settled. There. There. So we'll just leave that there for a minute. Yeah, it's really windy right now. Huh?
Yeah, it's going to be literally.
See, we've got a band coming through. You can kind of see the wind's picking up. And we can see the waves getting pushed, but try to give you a view, but going to get some shaking every once in a while, but it's definitely a better, more detailed view, so I'll leave it here. Yeah, yeah, there is a tornado warning right now as well. That just kind of went off. Looks like it's supposed to make landfall very soon. Tom and we're trying to figure out what we should actually do here. We thought, we didn't think it was going to be coming so directly this way. So right now it's the storm cam. And maybe I should change the maybe I should change the title to Storm Watch right now, just for right now.
Yeah.
What's the name of the hurricane? How do you spell it again? Is it a Idalia? Yeah, okay, I got it right. I have the storm radar map up just in case. Yep, I'm just gonna leave it here. Here, I'll just come out here for just a second. Just gonna leave it here for right now. Not quite sure what we're gonna do. I think it's come ashore a little more. It's raining out, Helen. We can't go for a beach walk for sure. It's definitely not.
I don't even know if it's safe to drive.
Well, that's what we're kind of wondering if the wind speeds. Hey, Clab, did you do you have anything to see wind speeds if you've got something up? Any wind speeds here in Tybee Island right now, or what the wind speeds are on the outer bands right now?
Yeah, I just saw it.
What winds are we looking at right now?
They're gonna be up to 80 miles an hour.
Here, right, like within.
Like within the next couple hours, when we're driving down the interstate, they're gonna be between 70 and 100 miles an hour.
Really?
Yeah. I don't think we can drive in that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be that way. Yeah, we're kind of stuck, I think. We're right in the path of the hurricane now. So I think we're gonna be on.
So we actually screwed up then coming here.
Yeah.
If we would have just stayed in Macon or something like that. Well, either way,
No, we were screwed regardless.
that would have been even worse probably.
Oh yeah.
We just needed to drive straight through.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was at this moment he knew.
We can't be unsafe for it.
No.
I'm gonna show you this right now. So we make some decisions. We'll bring it up.
Even and especially in the very outer bands of the storms. These are places that are way outside the cones that you see on the TV screen. So please keep in mind those are very, very dangerous situations. This thing is hitting really within the next hour and a half. Most likely it's going to make landfall. It is a major hurricane, as we've been saying. It was like
Wind gusts right now
days, and we just
in the eye are 160 miles an hour.
put your life at risk by doing anything dumb at this point.
here.
Past you, you don't want to be messing around with these winds. There's going to be things flying all over the place. Obviously, if you're in a place that's close to the coast and you see that surge, that's going to be legitimate.
Yeah, that's going to be correct to be on.
Big deal, and it's going to be very, very dangerous. And there we go with our power here. We're back. That's Florida Governor Ron DeSantis just a few moments ago giving his briefing and update on this storm. The power going out during his briefing there in Tallahassee. Generators doing their job though as Hurricane Idalia forecast to make landfall now within the hour along Florida's Big Bend, where the peninsula merges with the Panhandle. The National Hurricane Center says the damage likely to be catastrophic. One major concern, that expected record-breaking storm surge of
12 miles north of
in the landfall.
Right there.
Florida officials warned
Huh?
So they're going to be between.
parts of the state up to 200 miles
They would
south
have kept that up there.
in the Tampa area. Several areas of the Idalia storm surge expected to be higher than Hurricane Ian's last year, which of course devastated the Fort Myers area, killing 149 people. Hurricane force winds will extend 25 miles outward from wherever the storm makes landfall. Tallahassee National.
See, what we're getting right now coming through is that
Likely will cause significant damage, could leave the areas hit uninhabitable for extended periods. And why it tracks inland officials also warned of major coastal flooding between Savannah, Georgia, and up into Charleston, South Carolina due to high tide, already expected to be higher than normal due to the occurrence of a rare blue supermoon. This is a view of Hurricane Idalia from the International Space Station as it passed over the massive storm yesterday. Let's get the meteorologist Bill Parents for the very latest. And Bill, I understand it's been downgraded.
yeah, I think because we're in Melbourne, Clab or Rockledge area, I think they're not really getting, I think they got some outer bands last night, but nothing like this.
The northern eye wall, the strongest winds are now approaching this area, and this is where some of the first extreme wind damage will be occurring. So we'll be keeping an eye on this. Right now, when you see the trees blowing like this, that's like 40, 50 mile per hour gusts. They're not in the eye quite yet. So let's look at the latest from the Hurricane Center. They're giving us updates every hour right now. Still moving at about 18 miles per hour, so it's moving onshore pretty quickly. You can see the center of the storm. It was a little narrow, little hidden eye. That's where the strongest winds were. Notice how it's kind of falling apart a little bit. It looks like we're going under an eye replacement cycle is taking place. So that little tiny eye is slowly dissipating, and then a larger circumference eye, it looks like it's trying to take over. But it's too late because it's moving onshore. So for the first time in a while, actually have a storm that's actually, instead of intensifying at landfall, slightly weakening. Just a little, not a lot. Other concerns, all of these...
See, those outer rain bands are what we're getting right now.
We could have numerous tornado warnings that are issued during the day today, and tornadoes for the Tampa area, Orlando, all the way back up towards Jacksonville. So that'll be a concern. And later this afternoon, this evening, isolated tornadoes in the Georgia coastline. The forecast from the Hurricane Center, they take it onshore in the next hour. Then it will be a slow weakening process. It's moving really fast at 17 to 20 miles per hour. So even by early this afternoon, we think it'll probably be a Category 1 or 2 hurricane in southern Georgia. It'll be as close to you in Savannah at about 6 p.m. this evening. That's when you can see some of your strongest winds. High tide is at 8:30 and 8 o'clock here in Charleston and Savannah, the coastline of Georgia here in South Carolina. That is when we expect the worst storm surge. Whoever has the strongest winds out of the south at that time, that's where we could see the major coastal flooding, maybe even top 10 all time. So water issues far
Whoa.
up the South Carolina coastline. Then tomorrow morning, this thing exits just south of Cape Fear here in the Wilmington area. Here's a zoomed in view of the eye. Notice that it's kind of falling apart a little
So
bit.
they're the max storm surge is gonna be here.
Hurricane Center will declare landfall when the center of the eye. So if we kind of did a circle like this, it would be right here. So we're about 10 miles from shore, and it's going to come on shore just south of Perry here. And this is what you don't want to go through. This bright thunderstorm, this is where the strongest winds will be, and that is what it's inching its way towards Perry. It's roughly about maybe half hour to 45 minutes from Perry, Florida, with that possibility of extreme wind damage. Let's take a little wider view here. This is the tornado watch. It goes from Savannah all the way down towards Tampa. A huge section of Florida in this tornado watch. We do have one tornado warning right now just to the northeast.
Until 3 p.m. Tornado watch all the way down.
So we'll keep an eye on that. Current wind gusts. We noticed during the press conference that the power went out there in Tallahassee. We're starting to get gusts here into the 35 to 40 mile per hour.
Yeah, Daytona. It's only like 26. Where our houses are is the south of Daytona. cloud. So it's yeah, they're only at 26 mile an hour winds. It's bad.
The storm surge at Cedar Keys 5 feet. They said the peak possibly.
It may be not a good idea to travel towards Jacksonville in the next few hours.
Also in Tampa, your storm surge is at 4 foot right now, so we're going to continue to watch that. And as we take a look at some of the pictures here, now we're getting daylight. You can see the Tampa area. This is that 4 foot storm surge. You can see the wave action here coming up here to the bridge and across to the low-lying areas with some water heading over there, and definitely some overwatch problems. And this is coming off of high tide at 4 o'clock, so the tide's actually going down, but the storm surge is coming in at the same time. So we'll keep an eye on this. And this is Tampa. This is 200 miles away from where the center of the storm is moving on shore. So, Willie, a lot of concerns right now. This is when the worst of that storm surge is happening. It looks like Cedar Keys at a 4 to 6 foot range, but up towards Stettahatchee here, that's where we're going to get that 10 to 16 feet. It's occurring as we speak.
16-foot storm surge, guys. That's like.
That image from Tampa as we've got daylight there now, which is one of the reporters in the briefing from Governor DeSantis said, did we dodge a bullet
Here, I'm gonna let you see a little bit of the ocean for a minute here.
Boy, it doesn't look like it. He asked people at Tampa General Hospital to install that aqua fence, a 10-foot high barrier to keep the storm surge away from their hospital so that they can stay up and running. What are the likely impacts down there in Tampa? Yeah, Tampa's going to be, Tampa is a huge population.
That's about as good as the sunrise as we're gonna get today.
And they have dodged so many storms. I mean, we talked about Ian last year. Wilma, we can talk about Charlie that went just south of this.
Let's see if I can. I want to wreck the resolution here, but.
Population has just moved in that area. And it looks like this is all said and done as far as damage is considered. The Tampa will say, wow, we really just dodged another one. Now, it looks like for a while this one could be headed straight there. This is as bad as it'll get in the Tampa area. The overwash that you'll see, I'd say anywhere that's about an elevation at 6 feet or under, probably has dealing with water issues in Tampa on the elevations above 6 feet, should be just fine, which includes a lot of the downtown area. But yeah, it's amazing. It's up to anyone in Tampa, and they know they're due.
All right.
Eventually they'll get their
I'm gonna refill my coffee.
They finally locked it up. Other concerns, I didn't want to show this map. This is a peak wind gust map that we're expecting, and this just updated. The possibility of the forecast for Perry in the next hour or two is wind gusts up to 127 miles per hour. So
Jacksonville right now, 55
at this point, they're starting to
miles an hour. See, it doesn't. The wind on the other side of the coast doesn't look that bad, Tom. Here.
Yeah, so again, this has been downgraded this hour to a Category 3 storm, but as I said, the threshold is 130 miles an hour to get to a Category 4. You're at 125, so that's not much solace.
Oh, is that right now?
For anyone. This is still a very,
So right now there's 57 miles an hour winds. Yeah. Jacksonville 50 something.
Jose Diaz Pilar. Crystal River is about 80 miles north of Tampa. Jose, have the conditions changed there since we talked to you last?
Really, they haven't. It's these wind gusts and these feeder bands that come through, and we see the sun starting to merge this morning. Fascinating to hear how Bill was talking about the different surges that we're going to see, and we are already experiencing. Let me tell you, this isn't even high tide yet, but this is the
All right. I'm gonna get another cup of coffee, guys, and use the bathroom.
Here
you go. Do you want to?
Just looking up weather right now real quick to see if it's even.
And that's coming in. We've seen in the last
Morning, chat.
maybe half hour or so some transformers explode, but there are little things that are fascinating to me. The birds are out. And
coffee. I just
and they're out. There's actually a family of manatees that live right here above, and the cat is right here. We haven't seen that yet, but these feeder bands have come through right now alone, but in a matter of seconds they can all change, and we're just pelted with rain and some heavier winds. But it seems that for this area at least, people are feeling a little bit hopeful that they're not going to be experiencing that 125 mile an hour winds that is about to hit that area, a little north of here. But interesting that the conference, the news conference that the governor had just a little while ago, talking about 11 tornadoes tornado warnings already here in this area. 54,000 people without power. Another interesting number that the governor gave, 100,000 households have seen their power reestablished in the last 8 hours. 5,500 National Guardsmen are active, the Coast Guard on standby, 30,000 plus linesmen that are on standby throughout the area. I can tell you, Willie, that, just we were talking in the last hour about getting here. What one saw is the overwhelming presence of police and first responders. They're blanketed throughout the area. And Willie, we're just waiting to see how things change in the next couple of hours. We'll be here to report it.
And Florida knows how to handle this. As dangerous as this storm is, they've seen a lot over the years. Big part of the job of being the governor of the state of Florida is managing this, and that's where Governor DeSantis is now. Jose Diaz-Balart, thanks so much. We'll be back to you throughout the morning. So, Bill, we've got some live pictures of Perry. You mentioned 127 miles an hour on some of these wind gusts. This does look, in terms of a place where a bunch of people live, this does appear to be one of the areas likely to be hit hardest.
Yeah, and I think the first thing you're noticing watching this coverage compared to other hurricanes we've had in the last decade is that if you're not right in the heart of this hurricane, which is where Perry unfortunately is going to go through in the next hour or two, it's kind of like a tropical storm. If you're looking at Jose or some of the pictures out of the Tampa area, this is not a large, powerful storm. This is a small, powerful storm. And unless you're in that real center, it's only about 30 miles wide, unless you're in this core, which is now coming on shore, you're not going to really experience, the crazy wind. Right now in Perry, the current wind gusts, these are live readings, is at 48 miles per hour.
Yeah, it's really changing.
Jose was located, they're only at 30 to 40 miles per hour gusts. Brooksville had just had a gust at 58 probably with a squall that just went through. But this is where you get isolated power outages, nothing widespread. This isn't
And we're going to have, when we go through, there'll be bands, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but before it was saying 70 to 70 to
Yeah.
We'll watch
No,
this
I know.
period, and eventually this wind gauge will fail as that eye wall comes on shore, but then we'll have direct readings here shortly.
All right, let's go to
7 o'clock. We don't check out the 10, Laura. We just watch it the next couple hours.
People.
Yeah.
Gabe, looks like things have picked up since we saw you about an hour ago.
I just don't want to be on the road for 70-mile-an-hour gusts.
That's right, Willie.
No.
So, as you can see, the wind has picked up here. The rain, we've been constantly getting pounded by that rain. We actually just lost power. A hotel just came back on, but it's been flickering on and off for the last 20 minutes or so.
We can walk down and get breakfast.
These winds really pick
Yeah,
up, as
see
Bill's
the
been mentioning,
sun
over the
peeking
coming
a bit.
hours. Now, here in Perry, we're talking
Tornado
about
warning
Montana.
issued.
So much of the talk surrounding the storm has been that potentially catastrophic
For
storm
Jacksonville.
surge.
Yeah, we just got tornado warnings.
We're not
Oh,
getting
yeah,
storm
but look.
surge here. However, that doesn't mean that it doesn't be dangerous.
Got a little bit of sun
Because
here.
the wind hitting me right now. The concern here in Perry will be
Actually, the winds
speed.
have
And
died
again,
down.
It's expected to really deteriorate here, the conditions, over the coming hours or so. Well, yesterday, the authorities here, as they have in other parts of Florida, have said if people did not
Yeah, I think we just watch it for the next couple hours.
reach 45 miles an hour here, they're just not going to be able to
A
help
little bit,
them.
you know.
They got to close an emergency shelter here.
It's gonna
They made
hit, and
that
it's gonna
decision
totally
actually
change
post
the
residents to
storm,
nearby
you know?
county
Yeah.
Because
May just
they
go away.
had to impose
Well,
a
and
curfew
for a lot of,
about these conditions.
like
So,
where it is
again,
now,
See, like,
is the
there's-
farther it goes north, the less rain bands are going to be south of it.
Well, did you see that one said though? That's what got me was when at 2 p.m.
Yeah.
we have 100-mile-an-hour winds in central Florida.
Yeah.
You can't drive in that. But that slide's wrong.
I mean, the wind gusts right now are 160 miles an hour, but that's,
We're trying to really get the brunt of this storm. Is expected to make landfall not far from here. Local authorities again say for people to hunker down at this point. They haven't evacuated. They're not going to be able to. But again, we've been seeing the conditions deteriorate here in the last 20 minutes or so.
but you see where all the stuff south of it is just, it looks like it's
The
dissipating.
evacuation warnings, we told to get out of the way of the storm. At this point, the best you can do is hunker down, stay inside, ride it out, and hope for the best. And the governor said, we'll get to you just as soon as we can, as soon as conditions allow. Is it your sense that some people have stayed behind to ride this out in Perry?
Yeah, look, there have been people that decided not to heed the evacuation order. Local authorities say they're disappointed to hear that. But this is something that some people decide to stay with their property. Willie, we were actually in Cedar Key late yesterday. We decided to leave there and move up to here since the forecast was tracking this way in terms of landfall. But in Cedar Key, for example, the mayor there had said that, it's a small, series of islands there, but about 700 residents. About 100 or so had decided to stay behind and ride out the storm as of yesterday afternoon. The hope is that more of them have decided to leave there
On
in
the
Cedar
side,
Key.
you have a
They're
second storm
concerned,
coming.
you can see reports in there, will be storm surge, but here,
There's a second
that
storm coming
surge
in?
with the wind is going to be the biggest concern here. And again, we're starting to
It's
see
called
these
Franklin,
wind
and
gusts
it's over
really
Bermuda at the moment.
Yeah, I saw that.
What?
Yeah.
and we expect power to be
Where's that one supposed to go?
power outages here in this particular
It's
area
going out in the
within
ocean.
the next hour or so.
Yeah, we want to get you into safety here in just a moment, Gabe. You mentioned Cedar Key, some people riding it out there, really exposed out there on the Big Bend. There's a man who runs a hotel, an inn down there, so I'm going to stay with my inn. It's been here for 150, 200 years, and I'm going to stay and protect it, so we hope for the best for the people who decided to stay. Gabe, Bill
Okay,
Cairns, our meteorologist,
I'm gonna stay and
question
protect
for you.
my inn.
Gabe, just to update you and your
What are you
crew,
gonna do?
Looking at the radar, where you're located here in Perry, the northern eye wall is 10 miles to your south. So this is traveling at 18 miles per hour. You guys have about 15 to 20 minutes until this northern eye, and the winds will be about 3 times as strong as they are right now, will be over the top of you. So to give you guys some timing for when you need to get yourself into safety. That eye is about to move on shore. It's only 5 miles off the coast, just to your south here, where
Thanks,
it will
Lab.
officially
Take
hit
a
that
look.
landfall. So
Yeah, Franklin's going out in the
I have to,
ocean.
repeat for people that are just joining us. You're about to go through what will be the equivalent of a 30-mile wide tornado. How are you guys planning on? What are you doing over the next hour or two?
Yeah, well, we're really taking this
Yeah,
minute
if we
by
can just
minute,
get
as we often
down.
do when we're
The
out
farther
there
south,
these
I mean,
storms,
at some point, the
structure
farther
is
south we go, the
secure.
better.
We do have,
Right.
have the ability
Of
here
course.
to go inside the
Deal is,
hotel.
it's safe to
It
drive
is
that.
open.
Yeah.
That's the
there's
key
several
thing,
other,
is it's safe to drive.
reporters
I'm not
here,
driving in
several other local residents here
It's
decided
crazy
to leave
winds.
their homes but stay
No.
here in this hotel. So we have access to a secure structure. If
Not
things
even
get
just
dangerous
our-
out here,
Our
we will
vehicle,
move
but
inside.
trucks
Again,
or
right now,
whatever else decide to be on the road.
conditions and,
Yeah.
This heavy rain, not the worst that we expected, obviously, but again, we're keeping an eye on that eye as it moves through here, and we do expect, as you said.
Oh my God, there's someone
that the winds
swimming
will
out
pick
there,
up
guys.
in the next hour or so.
What the hell? Are you
throughout the morning, we expect
crazy?
power outages will be the situation, and also potential wind damage. So much of the storm will be
What?
surge to the parts of the
Rip
Big Bend
currents
region,
and things
but
like
this
that?
will
That is
cause a few
dangerous.
areas that is likely
You
to
see the guys swimming out there, guys?
high level of wind damage here.
All right, Gabe, with that warning from Bill in mind, we're going to let you go, duck inside the eye wall, headed your way, Bill says, in the next 15 or
See
20
him?
minutes with some incredibly powerful winds. So we'll let you and the crew take cover. Gabe, we really appreciate your reporting this morning. Thanks so much. Again, Hurricane Idalia, a Category 3 now, but just by a few miles per hour in wind is it not a Category 4. Incredibly
Don't sneak
dangerous
behind
storm
that
set to
tree.
make landfall at Keaton Beach, Florida, according to Governor DeSantis and his team there within this hour before 8 o'clock Eastern Time. Officials warning residents to leave immediately as 54,000 people remain without power. Actually, they say it's too late to leave. Hunker down. We'll tell you where Idalia is headed next. We'll also speak with the mayors of Tallahassee, Tampa, and St. Petersburg. Updates on what they're seeing on the ground as the sun now rises and the hurricane prepares to make
I'll go down and get you some good coffee from the.
Glad I got the live tracking up now. Oh wow. Jeez almighty. Camera.
My CPA told me I wouldn't qualify for the
Savannah
ERC
has
tax
hurricane
refund,
warnings
so I
out
called
now.
Innovation Refunds.
Yeah.
Their team of independent tax attorneys will work with your CPA to determine if your company is eligible.
And I think we're
Take the
basically
first step
kind
to
of
see
like
if your
right
small business
now.
qualifies.
When we tried other diet plans,
Do an
honestly, it was
overlay
a waste of
with the
time
radar.
and a waste of money.
Are you throwing away food and not getting results? Lose weight together and save money with
Yeah, but you can see like we're getting just some random bands coming through. So some of those storms up there are causing.
The National Weather Service has issued a tornado warning for the following Georgia counties: Appling and Wayne.
What county are we in right now?
7:47 a.m. The National Weather Service in Jacksonville has issued a tornado warning for southwestern Wayne County in southeastern Georgia, southeastern Appling County in southeastern Georgia.
What county is Tybee Island in? Or
7:45
Savannah?
a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 7:17 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm
You're in
capable of
Chatham
producing
County.
a tornado was located over Scriven, or 10 miles southwest
So
of
that's
Jensen,
not for us.
moving northwest at 40 miles per hour. As tornado. Source radar indicated rotation. Impact: flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur. Tree damage is likely. This
So
dangerous
it's raining
storm will
right
be
now.
near around 7:20 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Precautionary/preparedness actions. Take
I'm gonna
cover
go
now.
get some coffee.
Move to a basement
So
or
where are you
an
gonna go?
inferior room.
Just down to the lobby.
Oh, they have regular coffee
Yeah.
down there?
Yeah.
Oh, do you want to take our coffee cups?
Move to the closest substantial
Fill
shelter
them.
and protect yourself from flying debris.
I think this just had water in it. Toss this out.
I didn't bring mine up.
Good.
One heart disease risk factor and higher risks. Allergic to Rinvoq. A serious reactions can occur.
Okay.
Tell your doctor if you are or may become pregnant.
When you see a check, and keep it there with Rinvoq.
Ask your gastroenterologist about Rinvoq and learn how AbbVie can help you save.
Back in my day, we didn't have all these types of fancy chicken.
We'll just love the storm cam.
Some fried chicken.
Well, we didn't have garlic farm or sweet bird on barbecue,
And he had to walk uphill both ways.
and it snowed every time.
Yeah, right, Grandpa. You're from Miami.
My mom is 81 and she's having trouble walking, taking care of herself. There are expectations. You gotta kind of shut down your emotion and just do what needs to be done. I love my mom, but I need some help.
I guess this is what we'll do for a while, guys. Won't be the most interesting stream, but it's kind of what we're doing right now.
The tabletop test, I couldn't lay my hand flat. The first hand specialist I saw only after surgery. So I went to a second hand specialist who also offered consultations, which went over it. So I'd say that
Here you go. Give you a little bit of.
find a hand specialist for other hand specialists.
So maybe you can actually hear a little bit of the waves. Well, if we knew we weren't going to be able to really drive, we're getting a little bit of a sunrise, but not much. And it is raining, so between the rain and the wind, it's not really good to probably take the... But I am glad we got a room with a view. At least we can see.
before it's calm. So the destructive winds, the possibility of 120 to 130 mile per hour sustained winds, that is where my hand is here, and that is roughly about 15 minutes away from Perry. So I'm sure the winds are dramatically picking up, but the real extreme damage, the worst of the damage, will be happening. Also, with the storm surge, if we're going to see any of that 10 to 15 feet, it's just to the right of this landfall. That's in this little area in here. So Steinhatchee is located right here. If there's going to be one little location that could possibly see the highest water levels, it would be in that little fishing village here, this little inlet that sticks in here. So that's two of the things that I'm watching. You were mentioning some of the wind gusts there, and we're focusing on Tallahassee. Still about 38 mile per hour winds, so isolated power outages. I don't think it's going to look like, matchsticks that fell down all over the place in the Tallahassee area. We haven't seen a wind gust update in Perry, so this gauge wind sensor may have failed on us and stopped working. We do have a couple tornado warnings here near St. Simon's Island, just north of the Jacksonville area here, near south of Brunswick, Georgia, and also just to the northeast of Waycross. So that's going to be the other issue. After we get the landfall and the max winds start to kind of wind down, we're still going to have the problem of watching numerous tornadoes during the day today throughout this region. And just to kind of recap, with the storm surge, right now about 5 feet, one of our weather producers just sent me a message saying at the Hurricane Center, it looks like they've dropped some of the peak storm surge. That's fantastic. We're happy. When we tell you that
So up the coast right now, there's tornado warnings basically up where we need to go.
We'll take it. If we
Not
get
quite sure.
storm surge damage, all the better. So this was the forecast that was out.
So we need to travel. We're going to be traveling south.
Likely if it's happening, here's that Steinhatchee that I was mentioning. It's probably going to be the highest storm surge when we're all said and done.
And right now we're in Tybee Island, Georgia, which is just right there in right next to Savannah. Just it's an island off the coast of Savannah. So that's where we are, and we need to. We're going to be driving down Interstate 95 through Jacksonville down to Melbourne, Florida today. So
we start talking about more problems with trees and power outages. And if this happens to be at 8:30 tonight when we get these max winds, that's when high tide is in our supermoon. And so that's a horrible timing, and that's why we're going to have storm surge concerns in Charleston and Savannah later on this evening, Willie. So a lot of dynamics to this. The main concerns now, we're having landfall. Perry, Florida, our thoughts and prayers are with you because you're about to get hit by a Category 3 major hurricane. And then during the day today, it switches to worried about tornadoes, and then tonight into areas of coastal South Carolina and Georgia.
Yeah, landfall expected within the next several minutes before the time.
So it looks like, and they're talking about 76 mile an hour winds
obviously home to major universities
later on today here.
College there, classes canceled through the week there.
So if we're traveling south, we're getting closer to those same winds that are going to be here later today. So we find ourselves in a bit of a situation.
The city is dealing in these early hours with the hurricane and how to prepare leading up. Much more ahead as we look at Category 3 Hurricane Idalia, set to make landfall in a matter of minutes on the Gulf Coast of Florida.
What do we always say, son? Liberty Mutual customizes your car insurance.
Say anything for what you need.
That's my boy. And you get out there and you make us proud, huh?
I don't believe it.
Bunch of people down here.
Oh, kind of in the same situation we are?
Yeah, they're all going north though.
These business owners need cash fast.
They're already going north.
Huh?
There's nobody going south.
There's nobody going south?
No.
Except us?
Yeah.
So it looks like Tom got some
They got some stuff down there.
some breakfast.
Yeah, they had some stuff. They have some.
What else do they have?
They had oatmeal. I just got a couple of things.
No, that's not for you.
No, I thought I'd split it with you. I figure we'll go back down there now that they have oatmeal and stuff.
Attention like this. King.
We can go down there.
He loves pink.
Okay.
Can't wait.
Got coffee.
name is Kyla, and
Yay,
concrete has
coffee.
been my career. I'm a cement mason by trade. Being a mom is hard, but it's just hard in a different way. It's really unique.
They said they'll close these roads sometime this afternoon.
Understands people like me.
Oh, really?
All of the things that Biden fought to
So you
get
definitely
passed
need to get off the
from
island.
middle class. Wages are going up around here.
Well, it's either get off the island or hunker down, one of the two.
On a day-to-day basis, they're getting a pay raise. What President Biden has accomplished is actually helping real people.
Well, the storm surge is supposed to be one of the highest storm surges is supposed to be here. So if that's the case, and these roads flood or whatever, we could be here for days.
No, she says usually just during the surge and then it goes back down.
That's what I'm saying. But if the surge washes out roads,
We've been working to make one thing a fact. This, a science-driven formulation to support whole body, brain, and gut health. Start at drinkaging1.com.
and if it's high enough to put debris onto the road,
Gelato made from scratch. Raise the jar to flavors from the world's finest ingredients. And now, from jars to bars, new Talenti Gelato and Sorbetto mini bars. Here's why you should switch from Google to DuckDuckGo on all your devices. DuckDuckGo comes with a built-in search engine like Google, but it's private and doesn't spy on your searches. And DuckDuckGo lets you browse like Chrome, but it blocks cookies and creepy ads.
well, what are we gonna do?
From Google and other companies. And there's no catch. It's free. We make money from ads, but they don't follow you around. Join the millions of people taking back their privacy by downloading DuckDuckGo on all your devices today.
Being injured on the job can prevent you from returning to your long-standing career. Don't allow this to happen. There are benefits under workers' compensation law that may include retraining, lost wages, future medical care, and even lost benefits from your second job. At Farah & Farah, protecting you and your family is what we say, because it's what we do. So protect your payday and call us. Call Farah & Farah.
The new Dexcom G7 sends your glucose numbers to your
So we hop on the road and go right now.
You see where you're heading without finger sticks. Dexcom
As soon as we
G7
can.
is the most
Yeah.
accurate CGM, so you can manage your diabetes with confidence.
yeah. Because the way the track is going, it's going to do nothing but get closer.
Right, and like I said, in 2 or 3 hours, then we're just stuck here.
To find a great local
Or not, no, we're-
forest near you, go to discovertheforest.org.
It's going to continue to dissipate,
The
right?
Hurricane Center expects storm surge to reach up to 16 feet in some areas of the Big Bend region. That level of storm surge is life-threatening. Do
Yeah,
not go
16-foot
outside
storm
in the midst
surge.
of this
It's in
storm.
Tampa.
No, I know.
You should go down there and look at, brother, walk down there with me and look at food.
The storm, and those conditions will change.
Yeah, we can just leave. We can leave chat up here.
Yeah, let's just go real quick and bring it back up.
All right, we're gonna go just check out some food and bring that up. I'm just gonna leave you guys here in the window so you can
Marissa Parra. Marissa, good morning. What are you seeing there?
watch the waves.
Willie, good morning. So we are currently in what's called Zone A.
I'll leave you here. Let's see, I'll leave the sound here so you can kind of.
Because if you look over there, this is what happens when a car tries to drive through the evacuated zone. You can see Tampa Bay has completely washed over onto the road. This is a main road that we saw cars driving through even last night with ease. There were many cars that
Yeah, that's what happens in a storm surge. They're just showing a flooded car. Okay.
Water is taking over a lot of the roads around here. This is something that we have seen throughout the morning as we ourselves have been trying to assess the situation.
So,
If you look further down over there,
I think we're going to be
that's
okay.
the building. That is
I really do
Tampa
think we're going to be
General
okay.
Hospital. That is the only level 1 trauma.
Yeah, 'cause we're
I think
closer.
I think not pulling out too early.
But also
Sometime
not,
in,
yeah.
sometime in the next hour, we split that gap.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Let's go down and we're gonna go down chat and
We'll be right back. We're gonna go grab some food. It's free.
And they've been doing this for some time now. They did it for Hurricane Ian last year. They installed these barriers. They're supposed to protect them from upwards of 15 feet of
Yeah, this
storm
coffee's so much
surge.
better.
And that's really important because this hospital is supposed to remain operational throughout the storm
Yeah.
here. And that's
So
critical because
our goal is to be,
get another couple cups.
Chad, our goal is to be back on, the road on think by
The inside as we were outside.
9:30, 10.
The biggest threat to
Basically in the
Tampa,
next
and
hour?
this
Yeah,
has
next
been
hour.
the
That would give
messaging
it
from
an
the
hour
very
to make
start.
sure
They've
and
been
kind of.
for some time now. Tampa was not going to take
So,
a direct hit from Idalia.
we'll storm watch for an hour and then we'll road trip.
Well, little did we want to take you guys right through the hurricane, but we're going to take you right through the hurricane.
You've got Clearwater, you've got St. Petersburg. There's been some serious flooding over there. We've seen rescues. We know
All the couples are pretty cool. There was 2 couples down there. One going to Missouri and one going to Kentucky.
Okay. Are they from the southern part?
No, that's where their homes are.
Oh,
They're going home. And they're like, where are you going? I said, we're going to Cocoa Beach.
All right. Okay, chat. I'll take chat with me, but I'm gonna leave the camera here. Be back in memento.
Is not over. And Willie, I'll just add this: the other threat that's not just localized to our area, but half of the state is under tornado risk right now. Those outer bands are prime for creating tornadoes, so that's something that the area right now is keeping a close eye on. Willie.
Boy, if catching a break is what that looks like, it doesn't look like much of a break with that storm surge behind you. That's pretty serious. So our officials at Tampa General, which, as you say, is a critical center for treating any injuries that might come through any of this. Are they confident that they'll hold up through this storm as they have for so many others?
All right. I'm gonna mute it just in case. I don't want to subject anyone to any other types of news that they don't want to. Yeah. not going to stop.
All right, Chad. What kind of
No
help?
name said San Andreas. I knew exactly what was going on.
Yeah. All right, guys. So.
I ended up getting some Raisin Bran. Probably ended up getting the assortment of
Carbs.
a while since I drank milk.
I think what we're going to do is we're going to. Yeah, these southern bands are going to kind of be through in the next couple hours, so we're going to get on the road. Head south before it.
Because it's
Comes
as
this
it
way.
makes its way north, it's going to do nothing but get worse here. And
So we might as well go south.
they said that they'll probably later on end up closing the roads, and so you can't get off the island.
You may actually have to go through the northern eyewall and then the western eyewall and then the southern eyewall, so you may get quite a ride here in Perry.
So we need to get out of here before that happens for sure.
Even active lightning strikes in this northern eye as it moves northward. A lot of people familiar and driven through Florida. This is Interstate 10 to the north here. This is Madison, so it's made landfall in a very swampy, unpopulated area. But as we move this northwards now, there's a lot more towns and a lot more neighborhoods in the way, and possibility of getting into this extreme wind damage as it moves.
So lucky where it hit.
Interstate 10 and eventually up here to the Florida-Georgia border. It is moving at about 18 miles per hour, so it's not going to take long for this to quickly make its way up here into southern portions of Georgia. It will be
Hitting in a relatively unpopulated area.
instantly. Let's see if we're still getting those wind estimates out of Perry. So we just did have a gun to see.
Does anybody else have hurricanes besides the U.S.?
Are still working at least to give us
Yeah, they call them tropical cyclones, like on the other side of the world.
Right now we're in Cedar Key, which is that little barrier island we showed you the beautiful pictures of. That is about 6 feet right now above what should be normal water level. So if you look at it, since we're at low tide, storm surge there is roughly around 6 to 8 feet in the Cedar Key area. They've had a couple stations report wind gusts up to about 70. We are still getting pictures coming in from Perry. And again, that northern eye is approaching the area, and obviously we'll keep an eye on these billboards, but this is a picture coming from our hotel and our crews. They have moved to safety, and they can actually shoot outside and kind of give us a view. Obviously when you see the trees blowing around, you kind of get a good idea of how extreme the winds are right now. And it doesn't look horrible right now. It looks like I'd estimate wind gusts are in about 50 to 60 mile per hour range. But when we get that northern eye, that bright red band that I was showing you, that looked like it was about 10 miles south of Perry, that's when we'll get the worst of it. So since we got that live picture, we're going to go back and show you, oh yes, and here's Perry. That's where we were just looking at that live shot. You can see the bright red coloring. So if we actually keep that shot, and in about 5 minutes from right now is when I would expect the highest winds that you'll experience in the Perry area with this storm. So about 5 minutes from now, that's when, if we're going to get those 100-mile-per-hour gusts, you'd see them in this shot. Now, our crews are smart. They've done this for many years and decades, some of these guys and women, and they'll put themselves in a safe spot and shelter in the campers too. So depending on which direction the wind's coming from and what's blocking it, it may not look like 100 or 120 mile per hour winds, but if we're going to see it, this is where it will be happening.
If we leave,
you just see when you get those high gusts coming in with squalls, with the rain,
in an hour or so.
Yeah.
It's gonna take us like 5 hours to drive.
Yeah.
So if we leave at 9, puts us in 2 something.
It's amazing and very thankful our crews can show us that what everyone in Perry's going through, the 7,000 people that live there, they were not under evacuation orders. They shouldn't evacuate. It's they're not told to by their emergency managers. They're not.
And then, so tomorrow we work.
So they're hunkering down just like it's a really horrible.
Tomorrow we'll start work on the, do the assessment of the wall. We're just gonna demo? Tomorrow we'll demo? See what we're dealing with?
We'll cut around. We're gonna see if we can just cut around the windows right now and not replace the whole walls.
Yeah. Darren, good morning.
What are you expecting for the rest of the day today?
Last week we had a storm called Hans, and it did make big flooding in Norway and Sweden. Really? Clap said last week they had a storm called Hans, and did make and flooded Norway and Sweden. You asked about the storm.
Mm-hmm.
Good morning, Dar. How's it going? We just went down to the lobby and got a little bit of breakfast. I think we got enough breakfast to keep us for a while now. I got some Raisin Bran cereal.
So Pinellas County,
My breakfast.
Evacuations. Are you confident most of those people?
Tom's got bagels, pastries.
Yeah.
Peanut butter. You should be set for a while.
I'm liking the peanut butter the most.
We won't be dealing with hangry Tom on the drive this time.
We already have lack of sleep.
Yeah.
Because of fucking chat. I mean, and then the two that keep us up, then the two that keep us up all night, the three that keep us up all night, they're not even here.
I know. Hey, I had the.
Clav and Darren don't sleep.
I had the camera. I kept my commitment. I had the camera on the horizon to capture the sunset at sunrise.
Sunrise.
I mean, sorry, to capture the sunrise. I had it there. I was on time. No, we didn't go for a beach walk.
Because about the time we were going to go, it just started dumping.
I don't know when we go down there. There is somebody. It is raining. I don't think a beach walk is probably.
No, we're going to get on the road.
But it is a nice view. Absolutely is a nice view.
It is, and it was worth the 4 hours.
Shayna, I'm trying to sleep. Oh, love. Go to bed. Go to bed, Shayna. You need to turn off your phone when you go to bed. You should not be listening to us chatting this morning and accusing you of not being awake.
Yeah, you shouldn't.
Cliff's been watching the news for hours. Yeah, we had it on all night as well, and
Hey, Shayna, there was a moment that we thought maybe we fucked up. Just briefly. This morning when the winds hit.
Yeah, we had some bands come
we
through
were like,
that were actually
we're gonna be here for the hurricane. We're gonna be here for the hurricane, but we're gonna get out before it hits here. I don't even know if Shayna knows that.
The tide is picking up. Normally there is more beach than that when we come here. So it's high tide. They set the high tide because of the supermoon. the tide is higher. Plus, with the winds, the offshore winds coming around, it's definitely already pushing some water up. They anticipate that they'll probably have to close the bridges to Tybee Island and close the roads this afternoon.
So we're gonna get out of here.
So we do need to get off the island for sure.
Last time I've ever taken a poll from Chatterbook, should we stop at Tybee? They said it's safer at Tybee, they said.
Go to Tybee, they said. Be a good idea. Actually, nobody said that. Nobody said.
As a matter of fact, I think there was a post that said, "Whatever you do, don't go to Tybee."
I know.
Creep did say that.
He did.
Not once.
Yep. Start packing up some stuff here. While you guys watch the view.
But there's a lot of positive.
It is a nice view.
A lot of positive. The people are so nice here.
Yeah. Well. I'm sure they've seen some people evacuating some other places south coming north, so. People want to take care of each other.
I did ask her, I said, if we have to extend, can we extend? And she goes, oh, let me check. And she started to dial up the computer. She goes, oh, yeah, you'll be fine. But she automatically,
Yeah.
I said, yeah, I noticed there weren't a lot. She goes, yeah, they won't be coming in today.
Yeah.
Because it's Wednesday,
Yeah.
This place fills up on the weekends. It's so close to Savannah.
Yeah.
Beautiful place to do a little romantic getaway.
Well, and you know what? I'm going to go ahead. I'm just fine to put on location now. We're only going to be here for another hour, right?
Mm-hmm.
So. Here you go. Went ahead and published our location, so if you all want to do.
If y'all want to come and hang out, come on.
Exclamation point location.
All right, I'm going to pack my bag here in a second.
42 kilometers per hour. Yeah. It's starting to pick up, and we do get rain, like these bands that are coming through, and then it'll die down. So.
The deal with those is a 70-mile-an-hour one.
Well, Clab said 42. There must have been a 42-mile-an-hour gust.
No, kilometer.
Huh?
You said kilometer.
Kilometer. Oh, yeah, 42 kilometers per hour. By 3. Now we are going, we're taking 95. Let's see if I can do one of those overlays, Clab.
That could last for days at least. Last hour, Tallahassee Mayor John Daly told us Idalia would be the biggest storm hit in the city in the history of Florida's capital, warning residents to stay home.
Yeah, we got a band coming to us right now.
Yeah.
Idalia is expected to make its way through Florida today, then moving on to Georgia and South Carolina tomorrow.
Yeah, that map is really cool. Wow.
see if that extreme wind warning continues and gets extended up here. They cover Interstate 10 as we go throughout the morning. So when you get that extreme wind warning, that's almost like the equivalent of being in a tornado when you're in that high.
Yeah, see, if we were coming down 75, look at, we would have been stuck for a little bit longer.
Where?
If we were coming down 75. Because you see it's coming right here. 75 right here. Right here. See?
Yeah, that's where we'd be right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we did good by coming all the way over here.
Yeah.
But we need to.
As far as Gainesville goes, the Tampa area, you're more into squally weather. That you're going to see bands of rain going through.
It's like Valdosta right now. They've been socked in for hours.
Chance for tornadoes. So tornado watch goes to 3 p.m. We have one active tornado warning just along the Georgia border there with just north of Jacksonville, North Florida. The winds are not too bad in Tampa, Leesburg, and Orlando here, more or less in the 35 to 40 mile per hour range. We're still on Perry. The highest gust we have was 71.
So we do need to kind of watch that. So the tornado stuff on this side.
That's why I'm waiting for that one to go by.
Yeah. When you come to Brunswick, there's a tropical warning in Savannah, and it's a hurricane warning only. Yeah. Yeah, Savannah's a hurricane warning and tropical storm once we get a little south. There are some tornado warnings out right now for just south of us, so hopefully the bands that are causing those tornadoes will move out.
That 2 to 5 feet could be at high tide, and so that could put you into major coastal flooding in addition, and maybe even top 10 all time. And you are under a hurricane warning. That'll be the next story after we get done with the extreme stuff happening now. And you can kind of see this path here, and this is where we can see the highest wind gusts with that eye. Right now, that's where we're over the top of the area. This is a predicted wind gust of 127. We'll see when it's all said and done, but again, then later on tonight, we could still see gusts in the 70 mile per hour range all along that South Carolina coast, Willie. So a lot of moving parts right now, but the most destruction is being done currently in that Big Bend area of Florida at the eye of the North Shore. All right, we'll be back to you in just a moment. Joining us now from Tallahassee, Florida, NBC News correspondent Maggie Vespa. Maggie, we don't usually cover hurricanes from Tallahassee, from the state capital, but as we just heard from the mayor there, Mayor Nearly, this is a historic storm there as well. Perhaps Category 1 hurricane winds to the capital.
Yeah, really, exactly. You can see them in full force right now. Actually, as Bill was talking, we lost power at our hotel here. The lights flickered on and off, just like you saw in Governor DeSantis' press conference this morning. And you might be able to hear the generator that just kicked on in the building across the street from me. So the power outages are spreading across the Tallahassee area. Step up around here so you can see what the winds look like, what the rain looks like as it comes down this street here. Thousands without power in this area. And even though, as we said, Tallahassee not bearing the brunt of this storm, as much as places like Tampa and a bit farther east are. This is really intense historically for the Tallahassee area. This is the state capital. This is Florida State University.
Yeah, it's coming right toward us. There you go, Laura.
Yeah. Is he ready?
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Yeah, we need to accelerate.
All right. Yeah, we just saw.
We saw it. We need to accelerate.
This is what he's like. It's coming right at us.
Yeah.
So, because we're going to come down the coast, and it's going to get nothing as the eye gets closer to that, since stuff is moving east, like northeast. The stronger winds are going to do nothing but get closer, so.
It's
on the road.
An hour, so it's a really game. Are you seeing anything else around you? Now you gave an hour, obviously. It's pretty damage they're expecting to be pretty bad there. This passes through.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And as I'm just looking around,
All right.
should be out at this point, but even they
You have 2 tornado warnings in Brunswick now, Tom. How far, hey Cloud, how far is Brunswick? I'm putting all my computer and stuff away now. How far is Brunswick from Savannah? Are they from where we are now?
Compelling and outstanding as your reporting is, I have to, in good conscience, send you inside right now. Gabe, thanks so much. Please get to safety with you and your crew. So, Bill Cairns, describe what we're looking at there in terms of rain, wind speed, and everything else.
That's the eye wall. What we consider being in the eye wall of a major hurricane. And, unless you've actually, been in it before, which, I've done one, well enough for me. Just the power, you just can't fathom what if the 120, if you're driving a car and you stick your arm out the window going 50 to 60 miles per hour, you can feel the force. It times that by 2 in a storm like this. And it's just the power of that is just really incredible. It actually amazes me that a lot of those trees behind him seem to be holding up all right. I'd estimate some of those gusts that we were just watching, Gabe, were...
Yeah, so what we're doing right now, chat, we're just packing our stuff up. We're gonna get on the road. Now is probably a good time to go. The only thing I am concerned about is the tornado warnings.
A lot of these things haven't done anything like that. Obviously, our crews
Just because I feel like we're going to be driving into the tornado warning area.
They're in the eye. It doesn't look like they're going through the calm of the eye. Yeah, the thing I worry about for our crews like this, in situations like this, you can see some of the debris.
It is definitely time to go.
When the winds get this strong, you get debris starting to fly all over the place, and so they know what they're doing. And I'm sure they have a building.
Definitely time to go.
Obviously, the camera backs up to a building. They shoot out, so they wouldn't be standing out, by these trees. You can see where Gabe's going back out, to give their people some information to go through a little reporting for someone else. But pretty amazing stuff there to be in this small of an eye, this powerful of an eye, and to show you firsthand what that looks like. So let's go back. They did just extend the extreme wind warning that does now include Interstate 10. So as the storm continues to push inland here, we're still seeing Madison, Florida just went under the extreme.
Now that's the area that we would have been in. Luckily, we're not.
No, yeah, that we knew. We didn't want to be in that area this morning.
But it's the equivalent of a tornado warning and telling you a tornado's heading for your house. So your phones and the people that live in this area are going on.
All right, we take you off the tripod.
These areas should be doing with this extreme warning goes.
Sorry.
You go to the same place you would when you're going for a tornado shelter. An interior room, basement if you have it, bathroom. Some people will take pillows and blankets and go in their, safe areas.
Just gonna put you right here for now.
Tornado going through when you're in the eye of a storm like this.
Well, I think it's worth underlining.
As we kind of get our stuff together here.
Yeah, when you're ready, I'll go down and get the card. I'm just gonna wait until you're ready.
And the peninsula, which is usually showing us on warning,
Because we're going to have to act quick in the rain, you know?
Yeah. I mean, you can just bring it, we could put the stuff under the thing and just bring the cart up to the,
Yeah, we can do that.
and that way we're not packing, you know what I mean?
Just open and what Fort Myers Beach looked like and the storm surge there. You're not going to see pictures like this. I covered one storm or a tropical storm. I drove out to Cedar Key from the Orlando area, and you go about 30, 40 miles without seeing anything but trees and bushes and the swampland. So there's not going to be, this extreme damage like we've had with other storms. Yeah, thankfully. But for these small towns that we've been mentioning and talking about, they're worried that their lives are going to change forever because of the path of this storm. So, the monetary damage, a lot of times these storms we talk about how much of $1 billion weather disasters they are. This one, as crazy as it sounds, major more damage in the South Carolina, Georgia coast with the high tide today, the 70-mile-per-hour winds, than where the Category 3 landfall is happening right now, just because of the number of people that are in the way of the storm. It's that whole thing, and if a tree falls on your property, it's a problem. If it falls in the woods, no one bothers, no one cares. It's not an issue. But, for these thousands of people that live in this area, though, the Perry, Floridas, and Cross City, Cedar Key, the hundreds of thousands of residents call this area home. A lot of them did evacuate. They're watching coverage like mine or others, the media networks, and they're wondering what they're going to go back to. And unfortunately, we won't have those answers probably until tomorrow.
All right, Bill, stay with us. We're going to go back to Tallahassee. Maggie Best is reporting for us there. Maggie, you have the unusual situation where the governor of Florida is deploying assets and responding to the storm from a place that's being hit hard by the storm. As we said earlier, Tallahassee usually is not in the middle of this, but could get hurricane force winds today. The governor giving that briefing a short time ago where he talked about the power outage, but also the fuel that's ready to go, the electric trucks that are ready to go, that Florida knows how to do this.
Yeah, exactly, Willie. And it seems like his press conference, by the way, that moment when the power went out as the governor was speaking was clearly foreshadowing. We just had two sort of power trips in the last 10 minutes here. One is you were just doing your intro to me. You might have seen the lights kind of flicker on and off. Generators are kicking on across the city. Thousands of people across Tallahassee without power this morning. As you point out, the crews are out. But, Gabe mentioned earlier that emergency crews elsewhere in the state are going out with sustained winds reach around 45 miles per hour. In this more populated area, Tampa's 200,000 plus people. Again, as you point out, not used to storms of this strength. In this area, the local sheriff has been saying in interviews with local media that they will not be going out. His deputies will not be going out with sustained winds reach 35 miles per hour, not 45, 35. So we're talking kind of a lower threshold for upping the safety in this area. Bill pointing out this appears to be hopefully the worst that this gets here in the Tampa area. But keep in mind, people just kind of get a heads up about this. That this storm was headed their way. Here comes another gust. In the last 24 hours, we even shifted our crews as Idalia appeared to shift its path, kind of heading a little bit further west, a little bit further north. That's how I want. Than it originally was tracking. So Tallahassee really didn't seem to be in the path. These hundreds of thousands of people, the state capital, multiple universities here, didn't really seem to be in the storm's path until yesterday. And then suddenly you had a bunch of people getting alerts. You had them filling up sandbags frantically, kind of hunkering down, coming into hotels like the ones we're staying in, just hoping to ride out the worst of the storm and hoping, like storms in the past, that the worst elements of it kind of skirt by them. So a lot of people just keeping their fingers tightly crossed this morning as this rolls in. Tom did spill the coffee on the bed. It tipped over, so he spilled coffee all over the side of the bed. That's not good. It's not so bad. It's just on the top sheet, really.
Yeah, winds are picking up.
Big concern. The National Hurricane Center saying that they expected in this area to lose a lot of those trees, and of course power lines to be pulled down as well. We know and we've seen in the last day or so these power crews establishing.
So you can definitely see the winds are picking up. We got rains coming inside the place. So we'll be able to see when we go. It'll be interesting when we go over the bridges.
Just getting started there. We hope everyone continues to stay safe. NBC's Jake Ray live from Gainesville, Florida for us this morning. Jake, thanks so much again.
Do you have? Did you already pack your toothpaste? Oh, it's all right. If I can find. No, I got it. I got it. Let me. My little. I do need to. Just want to quick brush my teeth. Coffee.
That's gross.
Hey guys. Okay. What do we got here? There's tornado warning on Franklin. Yesterday was a 10-hour stream. The VOD backup is still running. Finished at 6 or 7 a.m. my time. We finished about 1:32 our time. East Coast, so 5 hours. Yeah, 5-6 hours. Did you pack Dixie's XXX novels?
What are you talking about?
Oh, Clive wants to make sure we pack the XXX novels from Dixie.
Cleaners are probably.
I like how Lala's phone. And what is this? What is? Can you use it for any channel or just what?
I log in with it. Well, I mean, I guess you'd have to log into mine.
No.
They don't follow you around. Join the millions of people thinking.
Here's heavy-duty DNA. HDNA is what every GMC Sierra HD driver is born with, and it's engineered into every aspect of the GMC.
Mike's going in and out, Tom. Chat.
What do you mean, where's
Oh, it's because he had his back to you, I think.
Everything we need.
Keep an eye on Franklin too, and see where that one goes.
Franklin's going out to the ocean. That one we know.
Yesterday was a team and the VOD backup is still running. Oh my gosh, we probably don't even need to do those, don't you think, Darn? Just because it's...
He has to do it. Keep back small.
Oh, okay. Just because it's all music.
Okay.
Oh, I suppose we could still use the video part though, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna go get. Yeah. I'm gonna go get. The,
That's why.
I'm gonna go get the card and check out. Just
Okay.
drop these by her.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna grab the card. I'll be right back. So you're gonna have to let me in, Laura.
The mic is cutting out.
You're gonna have to let me in.
Okay. I wonder if we're having trouble with the roads. Because both of them got recharged last night. Huh? Oh.
It's a live picture of Perry, Florida, bearing the brunt of the storm, a Category 3 Hurricane Idalia, which has now made a director of management, where he led the agency response to Hurricane Ike.
Kind of wondering what's going on with my mic situation.
Congressman, thanks for being with us this morning. What do you see?
Kind of happened all of a sudden though.
From your contacts and how is the response
Last night. Far away. There's an issue, but is it better, Darn, when I'm right here?
16, this is far stronger. We've seen record storm surge.
Definitely a distance thing. Hey, Zai. Zai42, thanks for that follow. Appreciate it. You're getting ready to go on a road trip. Welcome aboard. Yeah, it's a distance thing, and I'm not sure what's going on with it. Or if I might have a cable. No, not if it's not a cable, if it's working fine when I'm close. It crackles and cuts out. Damn. Damn. Oh, yeah. You're right, it could be. Because we didn't have a problem until we got to the hotel room yesterday. And I know, like last weekend, I watched the boat and you guys were like really far away. So, they picking up out there. Tide is definitely way up. Normally, oh, there's our truck right down there, so we're getting ready to go. Yeah. Huh? We ready?
But getting them to close.
Oh. Here. Just stick this straight on the top.
Got it. I got it.
Okay, hold on. Let me grab your backpack. Keys. Here's your keys. Here. Let me put chat down so they don't get seasick.
Let's look around here, make sure we got everything.
It will likely fix once you were in the car. Hi, Wrath. Good morning. How's it going? Yeah, let me put you guys.
All right.
Okay. Here.
I think we're good. I think we got everything the way it looks.
Okay. All right. So we're getting ready to get in the car, try to beat this storm, guys.
Beat the storm.
Beat the storm.
That's funny.
What?
We're not.
Well, we are going to beat the storm.
We're beating the hurricane to Savannah. Otherwise, we're here overnight.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
Not too shabby. Are you well rested for the rest of the journey? Actually, no.
Well rested.
Well rested. Now, it was so late when we got to bed. So late. So we got what, like, I don't know, a couple hours of sleep. 3?
3. We gotta stop at 1 here. She was on the phone.
Okay. Huh?
Just hold the door.
Just hold it open?
Okay, well, y'all be safe, and hope to see y'all again.
Yep, we'll be back.
Thank you. Oh, let's go. Down.
She was surprised.
Huh?
She was surprised.
What, that we're leaving? Like, y'all are going the wrong way. Just...
Okay.
Yeah. You do you. It's gonna be fine. The biggest thing, like I said a little earlier, the biggest thing I'm concerned about is
I'm gonna pull the truck around.
Okay, I just need to get out of the elevator, honey. Thank you. Here, do you want me to...
Want you to what?
Oh, okay, go ahead. Do you want me to just wait here?
Yeah.
Or inside, or you want to pull this? Okay. Tom's gonna... Use words, honey. Use words. No words are hard.
Hello.
Hello, how are you? Hold on. Sorry, guys. I need to have no hands anyway. Look at chat here real quick. Ugh. Is this a rent by the hour hotel? The elevator is boat horning at you, I know. Nightcap. So I think we ended stream. Probably ended stream at like 1:30. And then by the time, you know, just got everything plugged in, charging, teeth brushed, got into bed, you know, all that. I don't know, by the time we got to bed, it was probably about 3 o'clock, 3 something. So let me turn you this way. Good morning. this stuff out so you can, or are you gonna just put both of them on top of each other over there?
I'm just gonna do it like I did on the way here.
Nice.
That goes right where your bag is.
Yeah, or you could stick it right there. Just right there. It's fine. It's actually easier to reach the snacks. Why does it feel like we have more room over here?
Huh? Because we do. Here you go.
Oh. Here, go ahead and you can go ahead and give me.
What do you want?
This one. This doesn't need to be that high. There's all this room over here.
Let me head this.
I'm gonna put these down so you can see. Huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. It's cool. It's actually really cold.
Oh yeah.
Right. Good.
Oh yeah.
Right. Dang, yeah, it's looking super bad further south. Storm chaser. Ooh, really? He's down at Perry on the west coast getting slammed. Wow.
Well, yeah, they're on the west coast. They're right in the eye of the hurricane.
Well, I need to follow that person. Hold on. Getting in it.
Okay.
Why not loading?
Shelter with.
Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah, look. I have a new way to experience chat in landscape view.
Okay. Okay.
Now that's crazy. Yeah, he's getting hammered.
No GPS. Why do we have no GPS?
Probably because you're under this overhang. Okay.
All right.
So let me turn you guys around. Okay.
All right, guys.
So I'm just gonna get our bearings here. You might want to go ahead and just on the island if there is one.
What?
Is there a gas station here? On the island, like on the way out.
Yeah, I think so.
I would get it on the island. They're probably going to be more, probably have fuel here. Yeah, right there on the left. There's a Mapco. Give Tybee Island our business. My feet are cramping up. What does that mean? Need to be a banana. Oh, I like that brewery's logo. Sea turtle. So there you go. There's the price per gallon. Chat. Can you just do a wipey before you totally turn? Thank you. The stream from here with John was great. Oh gosh. What was that darn? What are we talking about? Hey Kendall, we are in Tybee. We're getting ready to flee Tybee. How's it going? Oh yeah. Yeah, that was actually in Pensacola where we were. With the amazing Mr. Ripley. Yeah, it's supposed to come right through there. It is. And we talked with the folks like down in the lobby, and they said that they, gosh, God, I'm getting cramps in my feet. This is horrible. Fuck. I gotta stand up. Guys, I can't. It hurts so fucking bad. Ouch. Hold on, I gotta stand up. Wow. Sorry, I can't even think. You know when you get a cramp, it hurts so bad. Ooh, just relax, feet, just relax. We talked to the people in the lobby, and they said that they would probably be shutting down the roads at some point this afternoon as things got to be worse, and the tide is supposed to rise. So when we looked at it, we're like, you know what? The faster we head south, the faster we're out of this, actually, because it's going to do nothing but get closer to here. So we might as well just get gone. I should go to the bathroom while we're here. You guys, I'm gonna use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back.
Hey, Chad. Oh my goodness gracious. Everybody's packing up. Everybody's closing down at like between 1 and 2 on the island. Everybody's closing down. So I don't know, man. You know, we should have maybe, I don't know. I guess it's probably good to get on the road. It's either that or get a golf cart and tour the island in the rain, but I don't think that we're going to do that. Oh. But everybody's in there getting their supplies. People are getting batteries. People are getting beer. The one guy got a 18 pack of beer and 3 packs of smokes. He's getting ready for the locking himself in. Probably going to sit on his patio while the storm comes through, drink beer, smoke cigarettes. I miss those days. That would have been me back in the day. That would have been me. Just realized that I can't even see you guys. Okay. Twitch. There's Sweet Lala. There's Sweet Lala. Yeah, I was just telling everybody's buying batteries and beer and cigarettes.
Yeah, and
cigarettes. But they're closing that.
Priorities.
But they're closing that.
Soon.
Yeah, 1 to 2. Okay. Letting everybody get their stuff that they need and then closing. Because this is the only.
Did we even sleep? No.
No.
About, I don't know, 2.5, 3 hours, something like that. Not a lot. Porch days. Okay, everybody. Let's see. I got our internets. Let me get the internets out of the bag. It's up on the dash. So that we can at least have internets. Mic is rattling.
Oh my goodness. Fudge.
How's that better?
So what she told me was it's not so much about the storm, it has to do with the tide down here. Has to do with the tide down here on this bridge. If they predict the tide to go over the bridge, they have to shut the roads. And so that's what closes the roads. Not the storm itself, it has to do with the safety.
Yeah. Well, and they said that they're expecting like a 17-foot storm surge here because the tides are contributing to it.
Yeah. And I don't understand. You're right, Laura. Maybe these are all people that are staying in these houses that's low level right there, and so that's all going to be flooded.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. All that's going to be flooded. Huh.
This is higher over here.
Yeah, that's all going to be flooded. That's why they're pulling up the cars. Well, shoot. Oh, boy. What's up?
If y'all go back home up I-16, you'll go right by my house. Oh, really?
Who's that?
Kendall.
Kendall, we knew you. Remember he was talking about. Yeah.
If y'all go. Yeah, up I-16. Because that's this, right? Or the one that we take out of here? Wasn't that I-16 that we came?
We were on I-16 last night, Kendall.
Yeah.
We went right by your house. Why didn't you wave at us?
I am's Hanson. Is this a Hanson we know? Thanks for the follow. Which Hanson is this? Or it's I am Shanson. Is that just a coincidence? Thanks for the follow. That's so funny though. Wouldn't that be weird?
I can't. I
It's
don't know what I'm looking at.
I am.
Yeah, but where? Point to it.
Here.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
Well, no, I'm just wondering if it's someone we know. Is it
am-
a family member?
I am S. Hansen.
Yeah.
Scott. Steve. Sherry. Sue.
Are all those family members of yours?
Only one
I
of those.
know some of them are.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Look. See, I don't know if you guys can see, but the water right there, the water is right there. The swampland.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's why they have to close the roads, is when these roads flood, they can't let them pass.
Can you go ahead and just turn on the constant wipers? And then we've got some fishing boats over here.
Oh yeah, it's pretty wet out here today. Pretty wet.
Well, definitely more water than we saw the last time we went over this.
Yeah.
But they also said that the tides are high right now because of the moon. Caused the tides to be very high.
But yeah, if this floods right here, if these roads flood,
Yeah,
then
it isn't going to take much.
Then they have to close them. Yeah, there's only another foot.
Yeah,
So if they get storm surge, these are going to flood. They're going to close the roads.
there's a boat out
Oh yeah,
there.
yeah. That one stays there. That one's there every
Yeah.
time we come by. That's a shrimp boat. A shrimp boat.
But yeah, the water is right there. Crazy.
I see those for sale. We could move down here and you could do that if you wanted to be a freaking salty shrimp boat captain. Tybee Island, honey. And start smoking, lose
There
a
we go.
tooth.
Yeah, could do that.
You have to lose one front tooth though.
Kendall said, I live at Highway 358 exit between Macon and Dublin.
Shit, dude.
Wow, so about a 5-hour drive this morning, then yes.
Yeah, you know, we went right by you last night, Kendall.
I'm near Dublin, but a different Dublin, Darren said.
I lived in Dublin,
Yeah.
Ohio. I lived in Dublin, Ohio.
Well, and there's the Dublin in the Bay Area. Dublin was right near where we were
Yeah.
in San Mateo.
Oh yeah, yeah. We lived. Yeah.
We lived right near Dublin,
San Ramon,
California.
Dublin. San
Yeah.
Ramon, Dublin.
The road between Savannah and Tybee will be underwater if storm surge comes up.
It's going to be because we're looking.
Yeah,
at it.
I mean, it's almost there.
It's almost there now.
I'm glad we left when we did,
Oh,
actually.
we're barely getting. Oh my God, guys, this is so intense. We're barely getting off the island. Look at this. It's just like a movie. Are they gonna make it? Are they gonna make it?
Yeah, well,
Will they make
I don't
it
know.
off the island?
Can't get it to focus, damn it.
Will they make it off the island
Focus.
in time?
Yeah, I'll just hold it. It's not focusing. Just try to get you guys the best view we can of
Will
stuff.
they make it off the island today? Oh. I mean, guys, we're gonna make it with seconds to spare. It's gonna be just like Tom Cruise in the movies, saving a day.
You know what? Sometimes that cocky attitude. I don't need you to like bait karma our way, okay? Just please.
All right, so they didn't make it off the island in time.
We have a long way to go today, so
It's gonna be a long, long trip with you.
it's gonna be a long trip with you.
It's already starting. Glad we got food though.
Hey, good morning, T. I certainly did not stay awake until 4 a.m. reading. Shayna's like, let's get the fuck off. Let's get the fuck out. Is that what that is? GTFO? Twister vibes.
Oh. It's a good thing Lala.
Yep. Good morning, everybody.
It's a good thing
Good
Lala.
morning. I feel like we were all just together not long ago.
So did I Am Shanson respond?
No. So I would think if it was someone we knew, we would get some. But that's weird, isn't it? It's not a secret. Our last name is Hansen. So when we see a follow from anything that's got Hansen in it, we think it's probably a family member. I'm an hour behind you, so that was when I fell asleep. I really need coffee. Yeah. Get some.
Oh, T, we were talking about you this morning. We got up for the sunrise.
Yeah, we did have a sunrise.
But it poured at the same time.
Yeah, it was pouring. We did see just like a peak of color. But then it turned like this. And
It's a good thing that Laura enacted the evacuation protocol. She had a whole checklist last night she did for the evacuation of Tybee Island. Man, you were so efficient with that, Lala.
There's a marina.
If it was a movie, you'd see the water behind us like 8 feet, and as we come over this bridge, it would just... Oh my goodness. Whew.
It's going to be rough getting any sort of decent video today. Just focusing on the water droplets.
IRL, baby.
I know. It's what we do, right? We've been up since 3 for some damn reason, Shayna said.
Besides this 30 show and the other IRL streamers, there's nobody that's as real as us when it gets to IRL.
Stop.
Hurricane hunters.
Oh my god.
Woo!
It's gonna be a long fucking trip.
Yeah, it is. Take your eyes off the road.
Yeah, I kept the we had the news on all night, so I kept waking up. Oh, that was a cute little restaurant right there. The storm has broken land on the west. Vince is driving through fallen trees at the moment. Oh, geez. Well, luckily it made landfall in a fairly remote place with a bunch of swampland. I know Perry is right there, and it's still going to have, you know, tons of rain and high winds, 100-mile-an-hour gusts and stuff. So, but it made landfall at probably the best place. Now, what we had earlier was there were some tornado warnings. I'm more worried about those because they were on this coast, just south of us.
They should come through your phone. They should come through your phone.
Yeah, he's in Perry. Okay. Yeah, so he was right in it. That was where it made landfall, basically.
Yeah, luckily it died down a lot, guys. It was supposed to be hit shore at 125 miles an hour, and it really slowed down right at the wind speed really slowed down right before. I think it has something to do with sunrise. You know what I mean?
Maybe.
Just the way the atmosphere changes. I think it.
Sorry. Sheena doesn't like as much. Less hood. Well, this is going to be an interesting day.
Yeah, it's just slow and easy.
Did you already put it in your phone? So it's estimating, 4.5 hours?
Yeah.
That's not bad. So our ETA is 1:30 p.m. Which, by the time we get down there, should be sunshiny. Should be clear. Usually you get really nice weather on the other side of these big storms, so... And pardon that every once in a while this phone shakes. Can't figure it out.
I'm gonna look at it this week. There's got to be a fix. If not, I have a rubber mallet.
Well, I feel like I can trade this one in for something. I should be able to get credit, right? It's not that old. I think it's a 21.
I mean, you can sell it. It's unlocked. You can sell it on next door. Oh boy.
This is Oatland Island.
Stress in my neck, man. Wow.
Put your head back a little bit. There you go. Just rest your head. Don't go to sleep.
Nope, the key today is just slow and steady.
Yeah, not to get stressed. We got all day to go. We have all day to go how many miles?
300.
300 miles, so no stress here.
That's cool. I love seeing the worker stuff out there.
Oh, yeah. Bridge.
Brand new bridge. This is a nice bridge.
Yep, 300 miles easy peasy. I've been trying to get a new phone for a month. Dang Verizon being a pain. Yeah, you just one thing after another, isn't it, Shayna? Like, what if everything could just, you know what I mean, be done in a timely way? What if, hey? one spot on the windshield that makes noise. Oh.
Go to Tybee Island, they said.
Well, we can say we did. And we supported the DeSoto Hotel. It is our favorite hotel on the island, so only one we've ever been to. It is nice.
I'm glad we didn't camp last night.
Yeah, that would have been bad.
Ooh, look at that American Red Cross. They're getting ready. They're going out already.
Yep.
Wow. They got a whole...
Oh, they're probably sending just in, you know, kind of staging for hospitals down there for... It's just, it kind of gives me chills, you know what I mean, seeing that. It's like you really hope you're not going to need it.
Yeah.
Thanks, Shayna, for all the social stuff. Phone upgrades are same here. If you go into the store, it may be 2 days by mail. Shayna said I ordered the wrong device, refused delivery like they said, but they haven't gotten it back, so I can't order again. What?
How did you get the wrong device? Did you order the wrong device?
Man, hopefully it didn't get scarfed between when you sent it back.
Was it a late night upgrade? She never received it, so they're going to have to... A lot of questions there, Shayna.
Well, Shayna said I ordered the wrong thing, so then she refused delivery. But what if it never made it back? Oh, didn't want a huge iPhone? Yeah. Look at me trying to math this morning. Wasn't that cute? I mean, I was still reading an hour after you woke up. You were still reading? What? You didn't go to bed until we woke up? T? Oh wait, Kendall. Let's see, hold on. I woke up at 4 a.m. to come to work. I fell asleep at 5 a.m. Georgia time. T. It's only 9 a.m. Georgia time. Why are you even awake? Oh, you slept 4 hours? Oh. That's not bad. Everything is relative.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You let them up. Bad boys, bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they're coming for you, bad boys?
Like, why would you stop somebody?
He didn't.
Oh, maybe he's... Oh, it's probably...
I think he thought they were stealing the lights off the side of the building.
Well, you would wonder why they're working in the rain. but it is a week. It is a work day.
Getting paid.
Yep. Oh, that's why. Why did you? Because Tybee. Jeez. Like, that's why I'm not still in bed. Because Tybee. Well, I'm glad you made it to at least see a little bit. We did have it on the, we had the camera on the beach. Did you see any of that, T, where the camera was on the beach? Because we did talk about you. Like, where's T? She's probably still sleeping. It's very early where she is.
Very early.
But we kept it on the beach for a while. Oh, okay. Well, we can publish this VOD so far, so you could go back and see the beach.
I think we want to take East Liberty right here. This is the really pretty street. Wow, almost a head-on.
Will this go to YouTube?
Yeah, but
yeah, I probably have to. I'd have to stop and restart the stream before we do music. But actually, if you want, you can. Yeah, I can restart before doing a DJ. No, it's fine. Actually, why don't we? Hey, Darren, will you? Can you just go ahead and click publish on this VOD, and that way T should be able to just even go back right now and just see some of the beach shots. Awesome. Thank you so much. So then you won't have missed anything. She is a wizard.
Oh, it feels like we were just here.
Oh, you're coming down in a couple of months. That's cool.
Who is?
T said she'll be down that way in a couple of
Oh,
months.
that's awesome.
Hi, Blitz and Blob. Blob is sitting in personal quarters. Hopefully having some coffee. Having a chill morning, Blob. Yep, Tom did spill coffee on the bed. I don't know, there was like this, kind of a piece of plexi or something on top of the table next to the bed, and it was off center, so there was kind of a lip, but it looked like it would still have been, and I don't know. I think he just kind of stuck it there.
Remember these cool parks?
Yeah, this is cool. Oh my gosh, we're just bouncing all over the place though here. So pretty. Oh my god. Not chill morning because of mission preparation. What's the mission for today? Well, what are we doing?
Are you having solar flares? We're having something called hurricanes. Blob. Very, very old world.
There you go, T. So now you can get some beach shots in while you have your coffee. Not as close as we would have liked to have gotten to the beach, but it's all right. You know, for what we were able to get, it was nice to see the ocean this morning.
We'll get beach. I got to be extra careful at intersections today with the rain and the lack of sleep.
I remember thinking from a mom point of view, that bed is awful white. It's, we may not be invited back. Yep, morning coffee on Tybee. Be right back. Enjoy, T. Enjoy.
That's the only thing about these roads that's kind of cool.
Oh, shit.
Christ.
Alright, okay.
That's for our area.
Yeah, hold on.
Couldn't scare you much more.
Hurricane warning is in effect for this area for dangerous and damaging winds. The warning is issued for up to 36 hours before hazardous conditions begin. Urgent, this happened this morning too.
Yeah.
Like at 5:30 or something like that.
Yeah.
Urgently complete efforts to protect life and property. Have food, water, cash, fuel, and medications for 3+ days. I was like, yep, Shayna already told me that. Don't worry. I got this. That came up this morning too. And I read it and thought of Shayna. I'm like, yep.
Oh.
Definitely a quiet morning in Savannah.
Thank God they've shut schools down and people aren't commuting. Except for us. What?
Oh, here, let me do it.
Yeah.
All right, so should be very light traffic headed south.
A little bit, yeah. Oh. You guys hear me groaning? Oh.
I know. It's just so hard. Could it be okay? You know what? Don't get saucy with me this morning.
I don't have a lot of patience for you this morning. Patience are wearing thin.
Thea does have hurricanes, Blob said. Be right back. Gotta jump in the shower. All right.
Who's taking a shower?
Be careful out there, Shayna.
Shayna's taking a shower?
Yeah. She's gotta go to work.
Can she take her phone with her?
She has to go to work.
Oh.
Oh, you know what I need to do? I do need to put a out of office on my...
Oh, me too.
Let me go to settings. Uh-oh. Now I've got... settings. Calendar, hold on. Mail. Changed my using Outlook now. This sucks. Settings. Mail account. automatic replies. There we go. Reply during a time period. Start Wednesday. And choose, nope, I want to end Wednesday. Actually, Tuesday at 11 p.m. Yes, that's right. Sorry, one second, chat. Reply to everyone. Wednesday. What is Wednesday? That is September. Wow, September 6th. Can you believe? Oh, crap. That it's already September almost. Wednesday, September 6th. Will not be monitoring emails. For No, thank you for your email. I won't be monitoring emails. It's just that simple. Oh, wait. I already had one here. Sorry, guys.
I
know,
use the
I'm
same
all
one.
over the place. I know. They switched my Outlook. I'm no longer using, like, my mail. I have to use an Outlook app.
Right.
It won't let me use the mail on my phone for security purposes or whatever.
Right. Right. They make you use the
I have to use the Outlook app.
Yeah.
And they manage it for me. Isn't that nice of them? 9/6/2023. There we go. Save. How do I save it? Alright, I did it. Yay. Sorry. Needed thing. It's not a weekend. Hey, Creep. How's it going?
Morning, Creep.
Clap has 3 different weather maps. See if there are any tornado warnings.
Dude, we're going right into it. We're headed right into it. We are headed right into the eye.
Doran, Lala's out of office. Off storm chasing. Later, bitches. I love that. I want to so bad, Dar. I want to so bad. I'm not seeing the VOD and don't know where to find all the fancy published stuff. Good morning, Mike. How's it going? DJ Mike James.
DJ Mike James knows.
You're up early too, Mike.
Oh. He's like, it's 9:30 and I had to pee.
Zirconium electroceramic is offline. Don't forget to completely resynchronize the faulty quantum shift landing barriers. No name.
Okay.
Squadron consisting of 4 F-61 Trident fighters and 2 A-56 Bumblebee bombers. I love that. I want a Bumblebee bomber. Blob sends orders to the technician.
We're gonna go south. We're gonna go south.
16, oh my God, Raph, really? 16 weeks and 5 days till Christmas.
Cool.
It's depressing.
Cool. We should have bought everybody t-shirts.
Going slowly this morning. Yeah, we're in Savannah.
Well, we're through Savannah. We're on 95 South. Headed to Jacksonville.
9 a.m. updates. 110 miles an hour, Cat 2 moving north-northeast.
Oh.
So now it is moving northeast at 18 miles an hour.
Towards Savannah, right? Towards Savannah.
No audio? Oh, sorry. Franklin is moving toward Washington and New York now. Oh, wow, okay.
Oh, yeah.
For now. Denied access. It should just be... Was my own... No. If the VOD is published, you should be able to just go, even just as a regular person. If you see the dashboard, you should be able to see content. Because if DAR published it, it should be available as a VOD like anything else, right?
Oh.
Or can you not see it until I end?
I don't know how long it takes to process it. It may take some time to process it. Because you're active right now, Laura. You haven't. It's not like it's an active bot. So is it a bot yet?
Yeah, but Darren can see it, and he published it. I just checked again. Morning Creek. I don't know. The eye is over land, aiming right at you guys. You're going to drive through heavy rain bands.
Really?
Yeah, it should be available right away. Did you clear your cache, T? I'm sorry to make you do it, but did you or refresh your browser? Do the tab, I don't know.
Did you stand on one foot and jump up and down?
Right. Or is it just Twitch being twitchy?
Did you have a cup of coffee yet? Tea.
Tom, leave her alone. She's trying to have her coffee on the beach.
I want to give her a hug. Hug her.
I even did some yoga poses and it didn't work. Shayna, do the hokey pokey. Hugs Tom. T.
Hugs.
Tornado warning for portions of Liberty County in southeastern Georgia, McIntosh County.
The problem is we don't know where the counties are in Georgia, so that doesn't even really do us any good, except we just got an emergency alert system that probably says something.
Emergency alert. National Weather Service. A hurricane warning is in effect for this area for dangerous and damaging winds. This warning is issued up to 36 hours before hazardous conditions begin. Urgently complete efforts to protect life and property. Have food, water, cash, fuel, and medications for 3+ days. Follow instructions from local officials.
There you go. Creek said Valdosta is in the danger zone.
Yeah,
which is normally where we go. So
we made the right choice. We were going to be right in the middle of it this morning had we stopped. That's why we didn't want to go that way, because we would have been stuck right in the middle of it.
Yep. Yep, so it ended up working out best. I mean,
considering that you're driving into...
Considering you're driving into, you know, an area. But where we normally go is right through Valdosta. So, the hokey pokey does not work, and I highly recommend not putting your right foot in and shaking it all about while drinking coffee.
Or if you're my age and you've had 2 cups of coffee and then you start jumping around, you better be close to a bathroom.
Oh my God. Really?
Yep.
I only type out the alerts I get. Right, let me see. I'm gonna boot up the laptop, so it might go to Twitch. It might drain a bit of our bandwidth, but it won't be. It's just temporary. Actually, I am curious if you notice any difference in the quality of the stream when I do this.
Yeah, if we would have waited to leave this morning, we wouldn't have went this morning. We would have waited.
Yeah.
We would have rescheduled for next week. Which we probably should have done anyway, but we're not that smart.
Let's see. Roles manager. Editor moderator. Editor moderator. Ah, she's a moderator. Let me add editor.
Who?
T.
T? You sure?
Not really. We'll see if she can handle it. All right, T. You should do all of the things you just did, including the hokey pokey, and now see what you can do.
Oh, and 20 air squats.
Because I just added you as an editor, so you should be able to see things.
Knock out 20 air squats too, for me, please.
Bite me, Tom.
Shayna, I need Cliff to give me 10 push-ups, because I didn't get my push-ups in this morning.
Blob signing off on the high stake mission. SD Gamers, how's it going? You should add the words hurricane to your title. It would probably increase viewers by 1,000.
Oh yeah, you could.
Well,
I know we said we don't do that.
People, but we're not really. I mean, we're not over that way. And hi, SD, how's it going?
You can say avoiding.
Huh?
You can say driving south but avoiding hurricane track.
Yeah. You're serious? Okay. I've got my. In fact, I just opened Twitch, so let me go in and see. I will go in and edit stream. Tybee Island to Melbourne, Florida, through a hurricane. I'll put through. What's the name of the hurricane?
Say avoid trying to. I would say trying to avoid hurricane. Idalia.
Trying to dodge.
Trying to dodge.
Idalia.
I hear siren.
Idalia, right?
Idalia.
Yeah.
Dodging Idalia. That's pretty cool.
There you go. How's that, SD? Yeah, that's true. We're close enough, our cell phones keep getting warnings sent to it.
Oh, we're getting them nonstop, yes. And we're escaping. We're just escaping Savannah.
Yep, thanks for the suggestion.
We almost stayed. We almost stayed and rode and
appreciate it.
Just so we could have it.
Cliff has to drive out of town for work today. Rain bands will be random in timing, longevity, and intensity. So Creep says, based on our location, trajectory, and rate of speed, you will miss the worst of it.
See, that's exactly. See, Creep? All planned.
Oh my god.
What?
It's just, it keeps shaking. It's just so ridiculous. Every time it does it, it just makes me...
I know.
And I also, Dar added her as an editor, so she should be able to see what you see now. I see where she did not have editor. She just had moderator.
Creep, it's gonna be a rough day, dude. It's gonna be a rough day. I'm already tired and I haven't even woken up yet.
Oh, and Clav too, here. There you go. Now all the mods have super mod status. Clav, I gave you editor as well. I don't even know what that means, but I trust you.
Serious?
What?
Why? Why? Why?
I know, yeah. Yep.
Why?
During a hurricane, I'm going to pass on the inside, and then I'm just going to like cut through traffic like we're on the, you know, like an IndyCar race or something. It's dumb shits.
Why?
It's the cam setting that we did figure out so far. Yeah. We know which cam it is, and unfortunately it's the one that I use the most because it's the regular, and it starts and stops just so quickly. Let's see if it does it with this overpass.
It's got to be where you got
with this
windshield
sign.
wipers and everything else going on there, Laura.
See if it does it with this sign.
Here's a band coming through.
Yeah.
Oh.
Kendall said, I have come to realize there are dumbass drivers everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sir, it's going to be a long, rough day. Next update at 11. Thanks, Creep. I appreciate you keeping us in the loop.
Yeah, we should be able to sneak through. Hopefully we sneak through this little window here.
Clab said, Tom, I'm not going to do anything dirty. Wink. All right. Well, while I'm here, I might as well update Amazon Music. I'll update our playlist while we're here on my computer, because that way I won't get frustrated. Did you all notice any difference in the quality of the stream with me being on my laptop at the same time? Thanks, Esty.
I do remember there being some dead zones between here and Jacksonville, though. I remember that. There were some areas here that we're going to go through that are pretty dead. Pretty bad coverage.
There was. Let's see. Go to road trip playlist. We're gonna start jamming some tunes here soon too, guys. I think we just wanted to get Tom on the way. There's only one.
Oh.
Do that manually. Or I can do it now. You almost ready for some tunes? Huh?
Yeah. You gonna stop and start the VOD? Stop and restart the VOD? Or
Yeah. What I'll probably do is, yeah, I will.
Fucking A, man.
Wow.
Fuck.
Just watch out for ponding water for sure. Is that the fast setting on your wipers?
No, that's good.
So it's just waves of it. Just like a hurricane. That's what happens,
Yep,
right?
Yep, just expand.
You just get waves of it.
Oh. Punch me in the prison pocket.
Hi, Milky Hoots. How's it going? Yeah, we storm chasing?
We are. We're headed to the eye.
Kind of like unintentional.
Unintentional.
Audio is fine. I'm trying to get out the door. No changes at all? Awesome. Damn.
Did you hear what I said? Punch me in the prison pocket.
Do not get them started. Do not get them started this morning. It's too early for all that shenanigans.
Well, to Darren and Clab's defense,
They see me chasing, they hate, and they don't like me driving wetsy. No thanks. Cheers, Tom. Dana
cheers.
said.
Cheers.
Oh, Lordy. Go get the gosh, this is so much easier doing this on the computer. Yeah. See, Tom?
What?
You kicked off Collab. Are we searching prison pockets again? Did it fit 2 fists in there or 4? Your fault. Your fault.
Clap. Get it under control, Clap. Delete those posts. Delete those posts right now, Clap. Come on.
He's smiling.
I expect
because he's being a shithead.
I expect you, Clap,
Well,
to
good
be
morning,
able
Clap.
to control your post a little bit more professionally.
Tom.
Clap.
And he started it. Can we get a Tom's fault? He should be faulted. There you go. Thank you for that fault. And all the things. All the things. And blame Clap. Poor Clap was just playing off of Tom's.
So, Clap, the question is...
You don't have to delete it, Clap. He is kidding. I see. You don't have to delete it. He was kidding. He knows he kicked you off. That's fine.
I was kidding.
And when I say kicked you off, I mean, like, started it.
But we will have no more of that nonsense this morning. We need to wait until after 2 p.m. Eastern. It's too early. We were supposed to have Mass this morning.
Oh, God. See? You're doing it right now. The Father Tom bullshit.
You said it. I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything.
Just stop.
How about we just talk about the weather that is so beautiful right now?
Let's talk about the weather.
The waves and
Shall
droves. The waves and droves.
How about we start a playlist?
You guys, and when it starts raining hard, it also pushes me to the side of the road. So I don't know what that is, but
that might actually be. All right, I need to.
Okay, we got a little reprieve here for like a few minutes.
I need to plug my computer in. Since I know I can use the computer, I'll be updating the playlist with the computer. It's so much easier.
All right.
I was gonna say, oh my gosh, I forgot my charger. I did not forget my charger.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's windy.
Here. Put you back here. Why is this? There's that paper mill. There's the paper mill smell. It's really stinky.
Oh.
Tom, quit. I know it smells bad, but Lord, it's like your sound effects make it even worse. Go again. No Name says, I like long drives when I'm not driving. It's true, the joy of journey is bigger than an anticipation of arrival. It is true. Whoa, yeah. We got people slowing down up here. I can sort of see brake lights, but Tom, you're coming up on somebody. Holy crap. Good morning, Hunt. Hunt said, he goes, you said talk about the weather. It's very moist outside, Hunt said.
100%. 100% humidity. What the?
Oh, Clap said it's 15:48 p.m., so it's okay.
3:48. What the ever-loving frog-toad hogwart. Oh.
Got you on CarPlay. Weird to hear driving. Yeah.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah. It's a whole nother level of rain. You can see the band, you know, and on the other side where it just lightens up. So on the other side, and it'll just stop. This is so typical hurricane, where you just get these waves of such intense. When they say the rain bands of a hurricane, it's a thing.
Oh yeah. Then the wind. Look at the wind. See it just blowing that. Yeah. This is intense.
Yeah. And now you barely even need the wipers.
No.
It's crazy. That was flipping crazy.
Oh, don't worry. We're not done yet.
I know. It's just nuts, man. It's just nuts. Here, it's so pretty.
Well, that was the whole goal of leaving when we did, is trying to let those bands pass, but yet get out of there before the new stuff comes in. And I think that we're going to do pretty good.
Yeah. I think we're...
Based on what I saw in the spinny charts.
All right. So you've got your thing. Can I go ahead and you start a playlist?
Whatever you want, honey.
You guys ready for some tunes? So probably, because you know what, it wasn't remarkable content when we were just sitting there. Oh, well, maybe we do want to. Do we want to keep the VOD of the morning and the... I don't think we weren't really doing anything exciting. It's up to you. What do you think? Okay. Darren would like me to restart to save the VOD. Okay.
Yep.
All right, we'll do. So, guys, we're just going to restart because we're going to play music. So that way we can save the VOD that's already published on Twitch. And then we will restart and play some tunes. Need a rainy day specific playlist? Well, we will see. If we've got some rainy day specific songs, I can throw them in randomly. That would be awesome too. We can take some recommendations in chat, or if you want to add music, we can also go to the you can go to the Discord and add to the road trip playlist. I add those to the end. We may not get to it depending on where we are in the playlist. I think we've got a couple of hours of music already slated, but I can toss in some in between if you want to put those in chat. Okay.
Raindrops keep
Here we go.
falling on my head.
Don't sing music yet. Screw. All right, I'm gonna restart.